Welcome to the iTrain studio. My name is Wayne. This is Coach Mel. Today we're going to be talking about working out and moods and the sort of moods you can get into. I know a lot of the time people look at exercise and they're like, oh, it's going to make me better. I'm going to feel better about myself. Yes, there's a positive side to exercise, but there's also a side to exercise where you go through moods, where you feel crappy, you feel tired, you feel stressed, you don't feel like working out, you don't feel like doing any of these activities. And one of the ways that you can get yourself out of these moods is by doing a class.
Yeah, I teach refit and it's just music and movement, and you'd be surprised how when you come into an atmosphere in a community like that with other people and you hear music, and it doesn't matter if you're moving with the music, you're just moving and you're just being like in that hour moving, that's it, and listening to music.
And you know, the biggest thing about it is I need you to understand that exercise is not just lifting weights. Exercise is not just doing cardio. Exercise is not some of the videos you may see where we have advanced clients doing like crazy stuff. Exercise is what you make it. Taking a class and dancing in a class is exercise. Taking a walk is exercise, okay? But it's got to be consistent, and that consistency is what's going to make it, okay? So if you're taking a class 2 days a week, you will see results, but if you do a class 2 days a week and do something else on a third day or a fourth day, that's gonna, you know, that's gonna make a major difference. But back into the moods, like one of the things is whether you're injured, whether you're not seeing results, it's easy for you to get into these moods. It's easy for life to happen, and when you get into these moods, you don't feel like doing any of the stuff. Part of being in a group is the accountability.
Right.
Part of being in a group is knowing that you've got each other to look onto in terms of, hey, I don't feel like going in today. Someone will go, hey, where were you on Wednesday?
Yeah.
Where were you on Thursday? You know you don't want to let those people down. Coming from injury, and I know you're injured right now, it's easy to go into a place where I'm injured, I don't have to do anything, I'm gonna eat what I want because technically I'm not working out, so why do I need to eat clean? And that's very hard, and you're probably going through that right now.
When I first got injured, I didn't think I was gonna be able to do anything, and it was a little like depressing and my mood got slumpy, but then I came in and I realized there are still other things that I can do. And when you do come in and you start having relationships with other people, like you realize that at some point in time, everyone's had some sort of injury, and you just kind of get up and you work through it. Because it doesn't do you any good just to sit.
Yeah, and it's very easy, even myself, it's very easy to get to a point where you're like, I'm injured, I'm just gonna kick back. But if you kick back, that's usually the time that your body's gonna wanna be changing, and you want your body to change. So even if it's just doing a little, as long as you're staying consistent, it's gonna be a better end version of yourself as you get to your goal, rather than somebody who's just like, oh, I sort of did stuff, and then I kept back, I sort of did stuff, I kinda kept back.
Yeah, and you keep your schedule, your routine, you just try to keep that as best as you can.
Correct. And I know a lot of people out there are scared of exercise, which is why we're telling you that there's multiple options of doing various exercises. Find what works best for you. You know, it needs to be fun.
Yeah,
I honestly believe if it's not fun and you're forcing yourself to do it, to a certain extent, there's some things you can force yourself to do. But if you want to do something for a long time, are you going to do something that makes you miserable, or are you going to do something that makes you happy?
That makes you happy.
Do you know what I mean? And ultimately, the goal is to make you happy. You know, don't think exercise is going to make you happy. Only you can make you happy.
It's all in your mind.
So it's all in your mind and all in your mindset. So when you're down and you're feeling crappy and all that stuff is happening, it has to start with you initially to get that kickstart, whether it's I need to join a gym, I need to work out with a group, or I need to go to a place where I can figure out a good support system. Everything boils down to you, because it's you that makes up the excuses, and it's you that fixes what the problem may seem to be, which usually a lot of problems are technically excuses for a lot of people.
Right, and we determine our mood.
Correct. And at the end of the day, you're an adult. You're going to make the decisions that you want to take. This advice is for people that are trying to make a difference, for people that are trying to make a change. By no means are we saying you need to do this X, Y, Z. I've never been a believer in that. This is just stuff that we can do to help you. Okay? So if you've got any questions, any topics you'd like us to discuss, talk about anytime during the week, leave us comments, inbox us. If you're currently one of our clients, send us a message on one of our social media channels. We'd love to discuss stuff that you guys are talking about. Coming to you from the studio, Wayne and Coach Mel. Bye.
Bye.